You guys, so as you saw, we already have the day started. It's actually almost 10 o'clock this morning. The kids have eaten, they're dressed and ready for the day, and then Oakley and I just finished school. Her and Barrett are now playing a little bit of ABC Mouse, and while they do that, I am going to spend the next couple minutes getting picked up. As you can see, the kitchen is a little bit messy. I want to get picked up before my babysitting girls get here. So I'm going to do that really quick. And then I have a few things that I want to get done today. I want to make some salsa, and I'm also going to prep some avocado for the freezer. I've never tried that before, so I'm interested to see how it goes. And then I also, for dinner tonight, we're having soup, salad, and breadsticks, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to make homemade breadsticks. So I got to find a recipe for that and get those made. Next on my to-do list was to make some salsa. Unfortunately, I have to use tomatoes from the store. Soon, we will be using fresh tomatoes out of the garden, but this will do. So it's super simple, takes a few ingredients: cilantro, tomato, jalapeno, lime, onion, garlic, and then I think I'm actually going to add a tiny bit of this into the salsa for a little extra flavor and spice. So I'm going to get everything chopped up and added to a bowl. That way we have some fresh salsa for snack, or I like fresh salsa on top of scrambled eggs or on salads. So I'm going to get that done. Okay, so I'm going to chop everything up and then add it into this bowl. I never really measure anything out. I just kind of go based on the way that it looks in the bowl, like the tomato, onion, cilantro ratio. So while I get this chopped up, I am going to listen to a podcast, and I'll show you when it's done. Here is the finished product. I believe I used 3 tomatoes, half a jalapeno, quarter of a lime, half a bunch of cilantro, 2 cloves of garlic, a handful of onion, I'm not sure how much, and then mixed it all up. Oh, and then I need to add a little salt and pepper. But that is my salsa. It is a little after 11:30 and the kids are asking for lunch. So for today we are having, well, these two are my kids. Barrett didn't want pizza, so he's having a peanut butter and jelly, hard-boiled egg, and leftover pineapple. Oakley's having cold, leftover pizza, blueberries, and apple. And then the girls, their parents packed their lunch. So they had leftover pizza that I heated up, and then some mandarin orange, apple, and then I gave them a few of our leftover blueberries. So that is lunch today. Okay, so everybody is done eating lunch, and it's actually quiet time right now, but I thought just to get everybody relaxed, we would start reading this book that I picked out from the library. So we will read a couple chapters and then get everybody laid down for nap. I just went out to feed the girls their scraps and collect eggs, and look what I found. We have 7 hens, so that means that all of the hens laid today, which I think it's happened like one other time. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm just excited about how pretty they are, even though they're muddy. All right, so the girls got picked up about an hour ago, and now the kids are watching a show while I get dinner ready. So I am going to put together some breadsticks. I've never made them before, so I just went online and I went to, I believe it's Mel's Kitchen. I've done a couple other of her recipes and I really like that. So I will add a link to the recipe that I'm using in the description box below. So let's get started on the breadsticks. Okay, I'm gonna throw this dough together really quick. It's super simple. It's 1.5 cups warm water, and then 1 tablespoon of instant yeast. Okay. Then, let's see here, 2 tablespoons of white sugar. 1 and 2. And then 1 teaspoon of salt. And then it says a total of 3 to 4 cups of flour, but to just add 1 cup, let's see here, yeah, 1 cup at a time. So here's 1. Let me get something to stir that with. And then add in the rest. So 2, 3, it says 3 to 4 cups, which is a big jump. So I'm gonna add in 3 and then see how it looks. So I've never made homemade breadsticks. I'm sure it's pretty easy. It looks pretty easy. I feel like if I could make bread, I can make breadsticks. So let's see how it's looking. So, oops. It says it should be soft and slightly sticky without leaving any residue on your fingers. So it's definitely leaving residue. So I'm gonna add another cup of flour. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll add 1/2 a cup to start with and then see how it's doing. Okay, that's better. Oh, I should have taken my rings off. I'm gonna pour it out onto this. Okay. Okay, I think that feels pretty good. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm talking about at this point, since I've never made it, but I feel like knowing a little bit about making bread, I think this feels pretty good. A little bit more flour. And then this dough has like no rest time. We only let it rest for 10 minutes. So that's kind of nice if you need like a quick night, like bread recipe. Okay, so I'm just gonna place the bowl back over it and set a timer for 10 minutes. Okay, so the 10 minutes is up. Here is the dough. And now it says to pat the dough into a long rectangle about 16 inches by 7 inches. And then use a pizza cutter to cut into strips. So I'm just gonna flour my hands a bit as we go. It's getting a little tacky. Kind of roll this out. And I misspoke earlier. I thought it only had to rise for 10 minutes. It rises for 10 minutes. Then we form the breadsticks, and then it rises for another 20 minutes. Okay, I'm not too worried about it being perfect, so that's it for that. And I, of course, can't find my pizza cutter, so I'll just use a knife. It says about every 1 inch or so. Oh, I might need 2 baking pans for this. Okay, so once these are cut, I'm gonna start with this one. It says you just twist it. And then lay it on the baking sheet. I don't know. It's gonna be good, even if it doesn't look pretty. It's bread, so it'll be good. Okay, they are far from pretty, but they're gonna be good. So the next step is to let these sit for 20 minutes. It doesn't say that it has to be covered, so I'm just gonna put them on my oven and set the timer for 20 minutes. Gentle. Oh, good girl. Gentle, Finn. So I just pulled the breadsticks out of the oven. This was the smallest one. Next time if I make them again, I definitely need to make them smaller. But here's the breadsticks. They smell delicious. And then I just have a side salad with some of that salsa that I made today. And then this is homemade tomato soup that I made this summer from our garden tomatoes. All right, we just finished dinner. I liked the breadsticks. Oakley liked the breadsticks. Barrett gave it a thumbs down. He said it was too dry. I don't know. I thought it was good. I really liked the seasoning that was on top. So I'll definitely be making them again just because, one, they are so easy to make and you don't have to let them rest for a long time. And they're delicious. So I will definitely be making those again. So I think I already mentioned that I will be leaving the recipe for the breadsticks in the description box below. Give it a try. If you do, let me know if you like them. And that's it for today. I just wanted to say thank you guys again for watching my video. Bye.